good run of success since he took over the singles side. And he took over the last 16 of the last World Cup in Morocco penalties. This is their longest run since their competition for the only time in 2010. And then the group stage as champions, last 16, the last two. Strong kicks both times. Great Euro champions too. The ball trying to get Mbappe in, it was a real stretch and it worked out well. Really well, the board had to do a 360 space the wrong way, and track on where the ball, put the pass out, got it sharp enough, the French in possession, and extremely sloppy in that opening 45 minutes. So we got off, off, 4 or 5 minutes, trying to get the Yasamar away again. Covered well by Uta Meccano, wide for Jules Koundé. It's coming up well, it's a decent old jouster, you say. And he was winning it for a lot of it. Cucurella did really well. Zalise takes that touch inside. We've seen him getting away. Cucurella wasn't having it. So he's made his big move here today, so certainly a big move at half time. Can't panic. The bench, the French have so many match winners on that bench. Desiree Doué, Thierry Henry, need to jump to it and test it and go about it a different way, the French, if they want to. Always looking to flick on, focus up. Free kick of the Uta Meccano, he collided with.
It's special. Yeah? Basic or out there.
Brilliant shots. The referee can't.
Very special.
Happy Ruiz. He took out the tackle.
Oh yeah. Very special.
The referee
What's the
wasn't
best?
set to fail on Luka Dean either. Spanish.
Welcome.
Counter-attack. Lamine Yamal getting in the centre. And so it's 3.5 minutes. Kind of feels like he's let it flow a little bit more in the second half of the press. Here's Pedro Porro. Yamal. Now there's another bit of evidence towards it, maybe. Frank's coming up. Lise.
Hi.
Support in the middle.
Hi,
Mbappe
Stan.
trying to release. Bradley Barker.
Hello,
No way
everyone.
through. Get out by Fabian Ruiz. Happy in the end for Henry. Really well, Fabian Ruiz. He looked like he was running down the dead end, but it's going to be dispossessed. Done really well to keep a hold of it. Clark just crashed into the back. It's about, maybe just putting down a bit of a marker. That's in the ball down. It'll be a free kick. Caught late by the crook from the back. There's a hand of apologies from the cross straight away. I think the centre-half knows exactly what he's doing here. This is an Lamine Yamal one that wasn't given. His contact with Barcola. Yamal's left foot just gets trod on. The sequence. Ivan Barton wasn't interested in getting interested in, and Lamine Yamal is all the way through. And the two Manuel blocking the way. Flag up anyway. Did look to be offside. Brilliant run, and what a little flip over the top from Pedro Porro. Perfectly weighted just over the crosshead. And Mal can't quite get the ball under control. Nearly warning sign. Control well by Lamine Yamal again. He's come back quite deep. He's shown decent pace at times in this game, but particularly towards the end of the first half when he was running down but continued to get obviously the pace shown and winning the penalties. Invaluable fit space so far. Not quite as the same belt quality. Noah Lyles, the reigning Olympic 100 metres champion, is here as well tonight. But haven't seen him yet, though. Yazabal, took away out wide. Yazabal went for himself. It was like they're trying to get a carried away, but
Oye, dai, la Timo?
not going on for it.
Dai, la Timo?
Tries to get around the corner. Originally, if the ball comes into him, makes a bit of a mess of it.
Ahora live delante.
He picks it up, pulls to the side to make the strike on his left.
Tu vai un poco en
Never
ahora.
really worrying when on the French goal. Has those records that he's
Bueno, a ver,
equal and broken tonight
Yo
for
voy a
Spain. He's a one club man, almost 450 appearances, and there they both are. Usain Bolt and Noah Lyles meet at last, the reigning Olympic 100-meter champion and his predecessor from Beijing and London. I mean, it was in Beijing and Berlin for those records that they broke, and they seemed absolutely superhuman. Everybody just gawping look at each other when the clock stopped. He tries hand of football a little bit. He's a big all-round sportsman as well, Noah Lyles is. He's enjoying this as much as anyone can anyway. Isn't it, Magana? Back for Daniel, he's not enjoying this at all! Oh my! He recovered. Yes, that French sloppiness is a brilliant little thorn in this. I'm going to need him out to get away from Luca Dean. Bradley Barcola does really well. Sprints back and helps out his left back.
Anda.
He doesn't look like a happy man. A change. Tony going into the middle of the park doesn't seem to have had the required change just yet. And it has done that again, being sent back to my nice. He's having to concentrate, keep his wits about him for a moment, these, I'll tell you. Push forward for Dembele in the middle of that. Time this World Cup France didn't have an attempted target in the first half, but they did win those 3 games, including against Paraguay and against Senegal to open up the tournament. And the pressure here now, Fabian Ruiz deep to one side. Another good chance going adrift. So here's a change, and it's a significant one. When you can hear the cheer a few minutes ago when he was warming up. Barker off the 0-2 on the Champions League winner back-to-back, the league winner back-to-back. I think 2 changes left for them. Barker off, it's got me. 2 on for his 13th appearance for France. I don't think the French are going to overcomplicate it. Get your better players into the game, get Mbappe on the ball, get Dembele, Elise, Doué involved. The more they're involved and on the ball, the better for this French team. Press already from the French, looks to have gone up a couple of levels. Look how high Kone is on Rodri. France have not been a bastille of invincibility on their national day. Do they have something extra to celebrate later on? Well, they scored 3 goals late on last year in the Nations League semi-final against Spain, but Spain have got 5 before that. Goodwin played out wide. Little pop coming from Alex Baena. Chipped through by Rodri. Trying to get Lamine Yamal away on the near side. Controlled by Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro again. Done the good policing job a few moments ago. Oh no! Porro! Ethan's been Pedro Porro's done again! And it's looking like they're Dennis! France completely up it! Porro continues to go! Now don't give in nothing! still time for the French. There's a massive club, and that might be that now. The French have got a huge mountain to climb now. They haven't reacted in this second 45 at all. Pedro Polo, right back now. It's a wonderful little ball inside to create the 1-2, and he just keeps his run going. And then it's a question of composure. Has he got a cool head? Has he got the composure needed to put this beyond the French goalkeeper? But look how easy Dylan Coney all took a little to follow his run. Nobody checks and nobody gets physical. It's so easy. Take nothing away from the Spanish right back. It's a brilliant run too. What a layoff from Danny Olmo. The French been very reactive in the defending, and they paid the price. Lovely 1-2 on Olmo, but what a finish by Polo. Wonderful composure just as he shot against Austria the 3-0 win. And Bowers is first against Spain, and they might have just done France. And Mbappe now. Spain have a lot to celebrate. Pedro Polo in right star, and it's 2. He doesn't got confidence up now, but that was a bit too confident. Playing away, coming forward so well, the Spanish. To keep the ball, possession-based football. That midfield the French have and the front 4 lads with the speed. It's got to be super accurate football, super composed. The Spanish have been. Oh, Magnum's in trouble here. Magnum's in big trouble. It was a short back pass. But Nazarbayev was almost in. He recovered in time. France playing on. And whatever confidence they had just seems to have ebbed away. They're not the same side now. Certainly don't look it. They need a leader. They need somebody just to get a hold of the rest of the players and calm everybody down. There's still a half an hour to go in this game. That's a long time in football. They've got to get the next goal, the French. Lamine Yamal making his way through. Mr. Rubio. He's done it. The team is good. The play after his 19th birthday. It didn't last long. Flag up for offside. We'll wait and see. He says it was on. Players reserved. That would have been good proper to 3 now. Must have been a very good piece offside. Fire didn't take any time at all. And how many times have we seen Pedro Polo just pop that ball over Luca Dean's head and Yamal getting in behind. It's on for the semi-automatic system, definitely. Close to the great finish though. Didn't finish it well. Moved the ball just clean with his feet. Once he comes in on his left foot, but he walks it out really well. Passes it into the corner. Just slightly outside though. The World Cup line on Sporting today covers the catch-up action for the biggest competition in the world. England, Argentina tomorrow night, 7 Ghana, 8 Nigeria, 9 South Africa, 10 Kenya. Bronze medal match Saturday. It's looking like France are in it. Sunday, Austin to come. This week as well, the night of the 18th. Now, I'm at 9 o'clock here at South Africa, midnight in Kenya. Don't forget the app on Android, iOS, Smart TV. Next week you can catch the Carabao Cup, the Pokal, the Saudi Pro League, and loads more.
Hi, Richard.
And Pedro Polo's second international goal, and you see how confidently he put it away. Was really scratching your head thinking that was the only score too. He is a brilliant right back, brilliant at going forward. He's just shown where he kept Barcola fairly quiet when he was on the pitch. Every time Spain bring it forward, you can just suddenly see little potential paths emerging for the former. You can take that wonderful 1-2 to allow Porro wait for that second goal, and Porro's on it now from Olmo. You look at the goals around the half fence. It's a wonderful goal. Didn't lead to anything, but they're just picking up these little passes. Today's in the Spanish game plan, they will keep the ball for front. You will know the French get too aggressive in the press, play through, make a hot night through, but they're more than capable, just like this. And that's a throw from Ruiz. French got to start showing their teeth here. And Mbappe on the way into the area, and they'll try it, that's all right, kind of back. Touch of line.
Hi, Sadi. Hassan Mohammed. Hi, Hassan Mohammed. 6-7. Hi, Hassan Mohammed.
Cucurella was extremely well just to get across and get his left foot onto that. It was a telling deflection. Very quickly, second quarter, so 6 of the game. Spain have only won 1. It's pushed up by Dean. That means 2-8. Is he up for it? He is. Couldn't get much behind it. What about this time? Back heel. Lisa was just about there. Dean floating the cross in, and it's simple for Simon. And he can launch it away quickly. And he's looking for Lamine Yamal. And Manuel improvised excellently. Yamal was all by himself. Simon just over hits that pass, putting a throw it into Yamal's path. And it's offside. How infuriating is that if you're French? And particularly if you're Kylian. Massively infuriating. You can see across the whole line, Kylian Mbappe. This was the big chance for Lamine Yamal. He is just offside. He doesn't need to go early. He does have the pace against Dean. That's been looked into by Arsene Wenger's committee about that maybe being onside in future. They're testing it in the Canadian League right now. You'd have to be beyond the last man, there'd have to be daylight, as was suggested once upon a time when they tried it about 30 years ago. Potentially for the future, no foul called there. Play on! And playing has got straight and good referee. I want to see a disjointed game, but those little soft bells constantly been giving. Ross saved it from there. Well, yeah, there's another one. Free kick. And you don't want to see them giving, but come there's got to be a little cue of nut. Just fires it into the back. Always going to be given. That wasn't a delicate from Silicon, I'm afraid. So Pedro Porro has made it to a Yatabal spot kick, putting Spain in front. It's a headache if you're French now. The World Cup semi-final, midway through the second half. France nil, Spain 2, as they go for the break and dance.
Nani? Raga sister nani? France était comme moi, il y a des
Quick break on the bench, quick action. Everyone can learn and put yourself, I know exactly how this is going to go. Right? There's a picture code, you need to down and bottom. Think you're seeing who's there behind, and enjoy enhanced odds on your selection. If you get off a flying start, then after that's one up. If the team goes one goal and at any point during the match, the bet is instantly settled as a winner. And when the football is over, there's plenty more waiting for you on Sporting. Become a hero with Elmo Cow on Sporting Hero. Set to the skies with Sporting Jets or keep top speed in Sporting Speed. Download the Sporting Bet. Whiskey will look something like this. Bet on it. If you're not sure, then bet smarter and play sporty bet. He was talking about going into this game was how good the Splash has been defensively. Restricted this star-studded French line of Tony an XG of 0.16 with an outstanding defense.
Well, now the final two changes of France and the 90 are coming now. Still with 20 to go. Elise and Dean are coming off, and they really are going for it now. And I suppose it's a World Cup semi-final. They have to go for it. They have to do something different. Rayon Sheki and Theo Hernandez are the two coming on. With Brother Lucas on the bench as well. That's all their changes done. They don't get another unless they force extra time.
I think that's a pat on the back. Those Spanish defenders. Seen the back of Barcola already. Elisa has just been taken off. Rabiot as well. There's the best they've been. No telling moments in the game whatsoever. God, I credit the Spanish with that.
Now Spain are looking to make their first change. With 18 minutes of normal time to go, it's Ferran Torres of Barcelona. He'll be coming on shortly. An attacking change. Nice to have the luxury. Good strong base feet. They've got David Raya, 8 attempts to 5 and nothing on target for France so far. That's got to change. And not much time at least to do it. They need to do it in Argentina, they need to do it in Belgium. 2 goals in quick order more or less.
Seeing as Doué was crossing that ball, there's only Dembele in the box. He's not known for his aerial ability. They're going to start putting balls into the box, the French. They've got to get numbers in there.
And it is Mikel Oyarzabal, their top scorer in this World Cup, is coming off. It is the right stuff, man. The appreciation is strong. This World Cup has been brilliant, and it's looking like culminating in a World Cup final. Ferran Torres on for a 64th cap and in the action straight away.
Ferran Torres will ask different questions. He will try and get in behind. Probably maybe not as intelligent as Oyarzabal, but he's got raw pace. He's a good finisher, and he can run the channels. And if the French want to get up the pitch and really turn that screw, he will provide penetration for the Spanish.
We'll have a sporty hero vote for you shortly as well. The World Cup live on Sporting TV for us to catch all the action for the biggest competition in the world. Desiree Doué trying to keep France in the biggest competition in the world. Good ball, Mbappe. That's took it away from him. Idea was good. Just too strong in the end, and France are beginning to run out of time.
Good idea from Doué. Once the ball bounces, it doesn't favour Mbappe after that.
Well, he's playing Bob Dylan on the big screen. It's Timothy Chalamet, who is the French stock, and Spain are knocking on the door of the final. Trying to get those 70-odd thousand onto their feet here. Lamine Yamal catching it. It's a free kick.
We haven't seen that an awful lot in this 75 minutes. Kylian Mbappe opening his legs and running at that Spanish defence. This time Lamine Yamal just takes him out. just trying to hook the ball back there. Takes a good chunk of Mbappe force. There's always going to be a foul. If you haven't been out of it in the attacking sense, could it be a set piece? Gets them back into this game. Frustration is semi-palpable for Didier Deschamps now. It's going to be swung in by Dembele, looking for a flick, didn't really get to it. It's going to be a free kick to Spain. That's not the way to do it. We haven't built up anywhere near enough pressure to French. They put a ball in there, they ask a question, and straight away they give away a foul. Spanish will take a couple of seconds to get this ball back into play. Some kind of changes coming, and it is Pedri coming on. Danny Olmo departing. With 13 minutes to go, his job is done, and Fabian Ruiz as well coming off. Miguel Merino is on, and in his last two games he's come off the bench and scored. What a luxury. They've got two changes remaining in Spain. France have made their changes by the 70-minute mark, more or less. And now Pedri taking on straight away. Fresh legs, fresh ideas. Stolen one out wide. They've got the support. They've got the chance to win it now. Torres heading just wide. And 3-0 would finish it. French are on the road here. Needing Miles goal. It's allowed for offside. Fernand Torres a yard the other side of the post. They're living so dangerously here. Very much living on the edge right now. They can't go any other way. They have to take all the risks they can. Minutes of normal time. Let's have a look how well organised the Spanish are out of possession. When the French don't have the ball, there's little pockets of space all over the pitch. And look at how compact the forward and midfield, the forward and the back are. Still looking at target for France yet. And Unai Simon keeping it that way. Got down well, cut out the cross. Very, very solidly to the right. Theo Hernandez. It's a really good idea, but Simon had it perfectly. Great idea. No French player anywhere near the ball from Hernandez. Blocked by Pedri to send it out. Unbeaten in 36 Spain, the last loss March 2024 against Colombia. They've been impressive, came through the Euros. We're only exerting the Nations League on penalties, so that counts as a draw. That was a great day if you caught it. 1998, France's first World Cup. He was on the pitch for it, Didier Deschamps. Then back as title-winning boss 20 years later. The third World Cup is looking really good on them now. Now red signs of a French goal coming down the tracks. Look at the semi-final matchup. I didn't think there was an awful lot between the two teams, but I thought the French firepower might just be the difference. But the Spanish defence has been absolutely flawless for 80 minutes. It's right down the middle, Mbappe. Couldn't reach it, Doué. Singled his way out, Doué with a kick. He stopped it somehow. Really tempting. Come out of this area. recovery. I don't think it's the right idea from Dewey. Once the ball pops out to him here, we see where the port is. I'm not so sure he can get it over the centre half from there. It wasn't enough on it anyway. It was sort of a little bit different circumstances to when Solomon was breaking through and Haaland alongside him against him with a bin pass. Mbappe is up here. Tchouameni. Transfer to be pulled all the way across to the walls. And Kubasi recovering just in time. Theo Hernandez on right. Here's Dewey again. Hernandez trying to reach it. In with Simon. Referee doesn't feel there's any major contact at all. He's thoroughly unimpressed. I think it's fair to say, does come from the background when he sees a lot of this. Hernandez has got to go for it. 2-0 down, 8 minutes to go in the World Cup semi-final. It's a 50-50 ball. It's just a football in contact with me. Corner kick to France, go up and get on with it. I think the referee is going about this the right way. He's holding his face. Simon didn't see an awful lot of contact. And there's no contact from Hernandez. A little touch to the ball. And really no more than that. It's been refreshing seeing the referees waving players to get up off the ground. Nico Williams will be on shortly to Spain. He's another one that's had his brother play for another country. Iñaki for Ghana. He's replacing Alex Baena here, who's been lively. And Llorente coming on as well to replace Pedro Porro, who's going to just put Spain into the World Cup final. Baena withdrawn as well. They've done a good game. Absolutely excellent. He just went into a tackle 60 seconds ago and he was fairly long and picking himself up off the ground. I think Luis de la Fuente decided to try and get ahead of that problem. Certainly on Theo Hernandez. It's going to be another free kick to France. Looking to save themselves in the final 7 minutes. The candidates for the sporting hero, the vote is online for you now. Pedro Porro, Lamine Yamal, Rodri and Olmo. I'll give you news of the winner of that later. France need a hero now, the big one. It's not looking likely. Theo Hernandez back across for the clock. They can feel it slipping away, and they've probably been able to feel it slip away for a very long time of the French. A little touch back by Douay, controlled by Dembele again. He's gone down, challenge from behind from Rodri. Ballon winner. Dembele, his successor. Up in the corner. They've got the 2 stars, the 3rd star isn't shining so bright for France right now, but Spain might get a second one. That ball into the box from Dembele, barely left the ground. Quality is really poor in certain situations. That from Cherky again, just a little dink over the top, but there's nobody even threatening to run behind there. Just haven't clicked, haven't been on the same wavelength at all. Oh, Mbappe's lost his head. Simon's gone down, and that is a yellow for Mbappe. Hard to see how much was in it at the time. He's wading in. There's no contact on the face, and
Timo just falls over really.
It's just pure frustration from Mbappe. There's not an awful lot in it in terms of contact. It just looks aggressive when you go 100% to the goalkeeper out there. Of course, the Spanish will take the time. Game management, why wouldn't you, in this late stage? And some worried French faces.
They're looking quite glum now. They've been quite flat as well, France and they've had one attempt on target the whole game. They've had 6 efforts. Possession's been 50-50, but Spain have had their moments of sharpness. Nico Williams going in for it, but an important clip away. Well timed. Manu Kone. They mixed it in the first half. Decent ball across them. Pele, Dele, for it now. Oh, free kick just outside. 3 minutes to go. Lamine Yamal whistle now. This might be a door slightly open.
It's very tight to be a penalty. I think the challenge might have just been outside the box, but Dele might have 1 foot inside it. I'm sure VAR will have a look at it, but it looks like it's going to be a free kick. We are now or never territory for the French. If they score now, we'll get a grandstand finish.
It certainly wasn't advisable. Mbappe has had a few options to score in this game. The angle's certainly inviting him. Rayon Shaq is alongside. Mbappe with it, but it's too high. They're into single figures in terms of minutes left overall now.
They never even threatened. High down the middle. Poor effort from Mbappe. He's had a poor night, as have most of his French teammates. Didn't see the Spanish being as good defensively as they have been tonight.
It's a good little flick on header. Mikel Merino for Lamine Yamal. Spain on the offensive, looking for another goal. He's gone down in the area. Referee Ivan Barton says no to that. Lots of summer friendlies coming up from next week. Most important games of this first. Brilliant play! They've got plenty of it. They just couldn't get him back to put it away. Should be creative. Kukurea in the right place. Put the second corner. 2-8. Chance to come into the area. Dembele with the chip. There to the attack. Headed away well. Tchouameni short. Koundé. Mbappe. 7 minutes of added time. France need to strike now. Good close control by Manu Kone. Back again for Theo Hernandez. They've got enough bodies up. And then Spain have got plenty. Heading for the kick back. Rafaeli let it whiz back. Kukurea certainly did it. Let's see what was delighted. There you go.
Big celebration. This is why, just as it looked like Mbappe was going to poke that towards goal. Left back gets the ball. Brilliant tackle from him even at this late stage, still mentally tuned in.
6 minutes of added time to go. Leicester late. Dallas cliffhanger on the way. It always used to be. Little try back. Kedrick. Stopped by Llorente. Back by Pau Kubasi. Launched by Laporte, trying to get Nico Williams away. He's got at his feet, support from Mikel Merino. What a World Cup he's had. Barely started, he scored twice. He's more than played a role in getting Spain into a World Cup final. They're almost there. Lamine Yamal and it whipped away, often by Theo Hernandez.
You talk about Marino coming off the bench and Spanish and affecting games. The French substitutes that have come on haven't really made a dent at all.
Slow shot towards Mbappe, forced out wide, cut a bit wide by Kougassi, and they've lost possession anyway. Cucurella waking up. It just has not been France's day at the Cowboy Stadium. Tomorrow night in Atlanta, Argentina, second semi-final. There's a bunch of legends right there. Xavi, Casillas, Sergio Ramos, and Carlos Puyol. I told you Dr. Mateta was here, and he is in the front row. Backman in staying largely.
Sure, Puyol has been delighted with how the Spanish have defended today. It was all blood, sweat, thunder, tears, Carlos Puyol, the Spanish. And excellently defensively, sure he's really enjoyed it.
They're enjoying the ovation now. It's Matador football to Spain. They'd only conceded going into this World Cup semi-final. Ended up conceding twice tonight. And maybe another coming. Nico Williams, Lee released here. Very sharply by Ferran Torres, who remains in support. Williams still going. Side Nessic. What a chance, what an opening. That would have ended it.
It looked like he had a chance to get into a foot race. Well, look at Meccano. Williams didn't seem to fancy it, just checked back. Gets
France aiming to become the first side since the German team of the 80s into the 90s to reach 3 finals in a row. They've been the third team to manage it.
New Zealand now, if you go by the statistics, good France have been over the last couple of years under Deschamps. It's hard to be overly critical. They haven't turned up at all in this semi-final.
So that was a lovely little flick. Nice try, Pedri, Cucurella. They've had a night where Williams got there very much in Dallas State, and now ready for New York on Sunday afternoon for the World Cup final. They beat England in the Euro decided 2 years ago. And maybe Argentina, who they'll be facing in New York on Sunday. Dembele coming into the area again. He'll try it again. Maybe should have done that bit Hannes. Forced two good saves out of Seaman. Rodri is your sporting hero. He's won the vote. It's pushed back to Mbappe. It's not been Francis Day.
All those superstars of all days. I think Rodri as the sporting hero was a great show. Spanish going forward has been excellent. He's had a hand in that defensively. He's been a leader, marshalling the defence, putting his foot in more often than not.
Resigned to their fate now. Spain have been very good. Spain has won the World Cup for only the second time. And Pedro Porro's gone and done it again. In scoring the clincher. Luis de la Fuente, who's largely been a national team coach underage for many years, ends the run for France. Didier Deschamps' last game in charge will be the Bronze-Medal match on Saturday in Miami. We're between a rock and a hard place today. Spain just too good. he's tentative into the end, and actually more on target ultimately. Falklands spinning on time of the game, and they scored both of them. Their quality showed in the end, and it was again too many for them. And Kevin Buffet, and it's getting through to the final on Sunday.
And you can't say the Scottish don't deserve it. Much the better team over the 90 minutes. The French have little moments here or there, but the worrying thing was the lack of quality at the top end of the park. We all know they had it. Oh, superstar players definitely had it. They just didn't turn up. They didn't come to the party. And defensively, they're a little bit ragged at times. And all you can do is give all the credit in the world to the Spanish. They were excellent. And Spain have got one more day with destiny. France who were playing for bronze the day before. The World Cup semi-final ends France now, Spain 2. This is the greatest spectacle in world football, a title decider, and it feels like nothing can sway a game of this magnitude. So true. We've been through this before. We just have to believe that it's over. And everybody knows that when we're here, we're strong. Because it's not over until we say it's over.